In the future world, it is illegal for poor people to run. John realized it and quickly stopped, but it was already too late. His phone immediately alerted him he had committed a crime. When he looked up, a police drone was already in front of him. After confirming his identity, the drone instantly released a pair of handcuffs. John tried to fool the machine, but the system could read his expressions. Seeing John still arguing nonstop, the drone pulled out an electric baton. John had no choice but to put on the cuffs. Once inside the cell, a screen began introducing the prison services. But John didn't care about that. He only wanted to know when he could get out. Then the screen displayed several lawyer profiles. John picked one with a high rating, but hiring him cost $10,000. So he had to choose the free public defense. The computer predicted his chance of being found guilty was 89%, and the sentence would be about 45 to 47 years. John wanted to argue for himself, but the AI advised him to plead guilty.
You want to plead guilty? Please repeat the words, plead guilty, to confirm your decision.
No, I'm not guilty.
John was almost breaking down. It felt like everything was forcing him to confess. So he asked to speak to a real person. He said he wanted to contact the local police. A pile of terms popped up on the screen asking for his agreement. Without reading, he just clicked agree. The call connected quickly. But the system said waiting for a human agent would take time. John waited for hours. Suddenly, a beep woke him up. The system had hung up the call. His account balance was now empty. Turns out the call had cost $3 a minute. John was furious, but the system pulled up the terms he had signed, which clearly stated the fee was $3 per minute. John spent the whole night complaining in his cell. The next day, the system introduced the prison labor services, saying inmates could earn wages through work. John chose knitting. Each sweater he finished added a few cents to his account. This gave him a little hope again. He worked non-stop. One day, he finally saved up $5. He quickly called his mother. Just as he was about to speak, she began nagging non-stop. Seeing his balance drop fast, John hurriedly cut her off and said he was in prison and needed help. Then his father came over to the screen, asking what had happened. At that moment, he had only $2 left. John said he was in prison and needed $10,000 for a lawyer. Suddenly, the system cut the call. His balance was gone. The AI popped up again, asking if he would plead guilty. John shouted in anger. One day while eating, a drone flew over and said it was court time. It asked if he would plead guilty.
Please say, I plead guilty to accept.
Wait.
Please state your plea.
Wait!
Sorry, I didn't get that. Do you want to enter a guilty plea? Please say, I plead guilty to accept.
I plead guilty.
Then John suddenly noticed an unread message. He opened it and saw his mom had transferred him money. He instantly denied being guilty and demanded to contact a lawyer. The lawyer called right away, but before John could speak, the lawyer said he had reviewed his file. He said the case was troublesome and advised him to plead guilty. Then he ended the call. $10,000 was gone just like that. John had lost his last hope. That day, the system's voice sounded once more, saying John could now leave. Before leaving, John received a flyer from the prison. It was an ad for a textile factory that hired ex-inmates.